presentation is Risky Business, Focus on Innovation and Talent in a Volatile World. And we were already talking a little bit earlier when we were having breakfast a minute ago about that's a kind of intriguing title, what's going on here. And I will show you that indeed one of the most important outcomes of our CEO Challenge Survey is that there are two things that CEOs really care about. One is to grow their business by making investments in human capital, in human resources and in innovation, and that connection between human capital and innovation is extremely important. But secondly, that CEOs are also very concerned about the global business environment and the global economic environment. They do see risks out there. Risks are quite substantial. The downside risks are higher than the upside opportunities. And the issue for CEOs is how can we balance this? How on the one hand can we grow because there are so many opportunities, but how on the other hand can we defend ourselves and avoid possible risks that are taking place? And of course, in this country, you've been very aware and very confronted last year with the possible risks that you can face, even with a natural disaster like the floods that has been impacting your society, but also your economy in a big way. It's just one example of many risks around. So what I will do is actually two things. I will begin with an economic outlook, a global economic outlook. I'll quickly take you through what's going on in the United States, where we are based, what's going on in Europe and the European crisis, and what is the impact of that on the global economy, including the Asia-Pacific area. Then I will open up for some questions, so we can sort of discuss a little bit what this means for Thailand. We have a whole group of people from the Bank of Thailand here, so we will get some, hopefully some good feedback whether how you see Thailand fitting in here. And then we will go into the discussion of the CEO Challenge Survey and the most important results of that. So we have quite a bit of work to do here, so let me quickly move on to what I think is sort of a summary of where I think the global economy is staying right now. Overall, global growth in 2012 is probably not going to be as strong as it was in 2011. And there are essentially two things that are offsetting each other here. We do see that advanced economies, which have been performing very bad in 2011, very slow growth, both the United States, in Europe, and also in Japan, which was hit by its own natural disaster, as you know. Growth is very modest and very slow. We will see some improvement in 2012 of that, particularly in the United States, where we see some strengthening in the economy taking place. But I would say that even in Europe, we are seeing that the financial crisis seems to be somewhat contained. It doesn't mean that Europe will accelerate its growth dramatically, but at least that the contraction of the economy in Europe can be contained. And in Japan, we'll see a strong recovery effect. It has been a delayed recovery effect. The tsunami and earthquake is now more than a year ago. It's a year ago exactly by now.